Hey guys, welcome back to the video, and today is going to be another short MCU movie review. The whole phase one is just going to be short, just because it's a small phase. It's a small phase. Anyways, so today I'm going to be doing my review on the third Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, Iron Man 2. Yeah, I foreshadowed the two just so. Anyways, so what's happening in this movie? This light in the back of me is annoying, so just ignore that. Um, this is gonna be forever. All right. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we see the origins of Whiplash and how he uses Stark Tech to create like his own arc reactor with some electric whips, and also Tony Stark is supposedly living the life in Malibu. Everyone knows he's Iron Man, but what they don't know is that the iron in his body is what is like toxicating his blood, and so his toxicity levels are going like higher and higher and higher. Now this is the first time we are formally introduced to War Machine, because I don't really feel like he was explained much in the last movie. Like James Rhodes was played by a different actor in the first movie, but now he's played by Don Cheadle in this movie. So I don't know, just stuff gets crazy. Anyway, so the law is basically like whether they should have like the world should have Iron Man or not. Um, and so this one guy, I forgot his name. I'll be right back. I gotta learn everyone's names because I saw this movie like a week ago. Okay, I'm back. So there's this one other guy named why am I forgetting his name? It's oh yeah, it's Justin Hammer. Justin Hammer, that's his name. And so Hammer's basically like he's actually building like these Stark Tech machines, but he needs like the power source, which is the arc reactor. And so one time, and so this is when we're actually introduced to Black Widow in this movie. Um, and yeah, she just seems like Pepper's assistant, and yeah, she doesn't seem at all like she's working for Shield. And so when they go to like France, I'm pretty sure it's France. Tony like tries to get attention by like going in this race, and then he comes across with Whiplash or Ivan Manko, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Yeah, they have this big battle. Manko gets arrested, and then oh yeah, and then sorry, the phone's ringing. Anyways, so yeah, um, then what's happened? Oh yeah, and then like and then Manko is like has like this thing that's like with Tony Stark. I don't exactly remember. He's the only good villain, and they didn't build him up or anything. So Tony goes back to Malibu, and Pepper is actually the official owner of Stark Industries, and so she's based, and then her and Tony are kind of like in this thing, um, and then James actually steals one of Tony's suits, like indicating War Machine, and then like for the military, and like Hammer comes in like with all like these missiles and stuff, and he's like wants to build more of these, but he needs Manko's help. So he breaks Manko out of jail, and then Manko won't do it unless like Hammer brings him like these things. And then what happened next? Oh yeah, and then Tony and Pepper split up, and then Tony's just like eating donuts, and his toxicity levels are going up. Nick Fury pops out of nowhere. He's like, "Look, I'm not interested in your thing of building a team." And then so Natalie Rushman comes in as like that's Black Widow's code name, but her real name is Natasha Romanoff. And so like there's basically like this whole conversation of like you gotta be this hero, And then, oh yeah, and then there's also like the Stark Expo, which is like I think it's like where is it? Oh yeah, it's like in like New York or something, or I think it was in Queens. Um, hold on. Okay, never mind. So Tony just basically goes back to Pepper and just like is is like, yeah, you gotta do this for. Oh, and then I forgot to mention Happy in like this whole movie, but I think I think he's like I don't think he's Tony's bodyguard yet, but yeah. So then what happens is so they go to Stark and so they basically go to Stark the Stark Expo in New York. Ja- James comes with his James is actually there as War Machine and like hammers like all these suits and stuff. And yeah, and then um Manco or Whip I'm just gonna call him Whiplash though, the rest of the review. Oh, sorry for that. Um so then oh yeah, so Manco's like controlling all of the suits and it's like there's like this big attack and Tony comes in and then he forgives James for stealing the suit. And then they just like work together to like fight um the the machines. And Happy and Natasha go to where Manko is. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And then like they just like Happy just fights one security guard and she goes through like the whole lot of them. And then they get to where he is, but he's gone and he's like in this iron whiplash suit, which I thought was pretty cool. Oh, there's also one scene with a little kid in an Iron Man suit that thinks he's Iron Man, and he just goes to blast the thing, but Tony comes in and is just like, boom. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is Tony created a new element that cured. I don't. I think it. I think it's the one thing that cured him. Oh no, Nick gave him like a serum or something. Anyways, so it's like this big battle. Iron Whiplash event just blows up, and yeah, and then Tony is head of Stark Industries again, and in the post credit scene, it's Shield, and they say that they found it. They found it. Okay, so that's gonna be my next review, but you already know what it is. So to me, this isn't really much of a meh movie, like as some of the other Marvel cinematic movies are. I think it's more of like above those. I think so. I don't really like Age of Ultron as much as I thought I would. Also, Thor: The Dark World and Incredible Hulk. I think Hulk's still a good movie. So lowest to highest Hulk, um, Dark World, Ultron, and then Iron Man 2. So I think this was a pretty decent movie. It's a pretty decent sequel. Not much of a meh. Um, but yeah, I think that's probably all for the review. Um, yeah, I wish they built up the villain a bit more in this movie because he had a really my my camera was glitching out. So the villain had a really good arc, but they just didn't build him up or anything. It was really stupid. Anyways, so that's it for my review. It's really short, and I just basically like zoomed through the whole thing. But I hope you get my point. If you want to see more of me, you can go check out my Instagram and Snapchat. Links will be in my about section of my channel. Go check it out. Um, and I think that's pretty much it for the review. Yeah, it's about to go off in 26 seconds. So there's not anything else that I have to explain. Then I think I'm gonna end it here. And I'm just gonna end it at the 10-minute mark. So I don't know what else to talk about. I think that's it. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.